Welcome back, everybody. This is Dragon's Guild 76 here, coming back at you with another video. Today, as promised, I'm going to be finally reviewing Encounter 5 of the Dungeon of Doom series for Dwarvenforge. And here's the box, as done in previous videos. Cool little list on the box, kind of telling you what goes into this set, so that way it's easy to account for after you're done setting it up, and then it's also easy to account for when you're putting it away if you're a neat freak like I am and keep everything in the box. So with that, let me go ahead and get it all set up for you, and I will see you guys in just a second. Alrighty guys, and here it is. So this is the encounter in its entirety. The adventurers enter here from the last encounter, which was the Deadly Corners. And they walk into this mysterious hallway here. And, I mean, you can watch some of the live streams that they've done on how to run this encounter. But essentially there is a dog here, or excuse me, right here. And they are mounted to these chained magnetic manacles. So these are pretty cool because they are magnetic. I'll go ahead and pull one off. There are these magnetic little pieces. Go see if the camera will pick it up. There we go. So you see it's like a goblin's mouth, and out of the mouth come these two little chains. And you can actually clamp these to your manacles. So this is a trap that is going to ensnare your players when they get close to the trap. So they're magnetic, they click to the wall. Like that. So your players have to figure out how to get past that wolf in the manacles that will clasp them. And eventually they continue down this it would be pretty much a 20-foot hallway, so 20-foot wide. Looks like maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it would be 20 by 40 feet hallway in real life. And they continue down this hallway to 2 doors. So this door leads to encounter number 6, the acid bath, which I will do in a separate video. And then this one leads to the Gauntlet, which is a death trap of traps, which I'll go over. So another piece that I want to highlight in this set is this guy. So this is the first time we see these small little doors here. So these are the small doors that fit inside the small little crannies of your dungeon. It's the other side. So they both look the same, very small. Still same problem, although somebody did point out to me that these doors are meant to be a little bit more flimsy, so you can switch out your doors. So that's an interesting take, but they're designed to fit nice and nestle in here, like that. Perfect. Alright, so then your players come down, enter this door. And that's when they get to this death trap. So what is the Gauntlet? It is a series of traps. So pretty much the way it would look to your players, this is it all dressed up, is, let me take these guys out. So this is what's kind of cool for DMing purposes. It is pretty much, it would look like this just barren hallway. Minus even this, actually. Hold on, let me take this guy out. We'll go over him in a second. Okay, so boom, nice barren hallway. I would say maybe it's 100 feet. Let's go ahead and count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh gosh, and if I do my math right, 18 times 5, that's going to be a 70-foot hallway there. So they're going to see this nice barren hallway. and they're going to have no idea what is going to hit them. So in the module, it talks about these gargoyle posts being alive, one always telling the truth, one always telling a lie, sort of thing. And they are pretty much the only hint that the players get on how to overcome this. So now, as an actual DMing piece or a piece that you need on your table, this set is mostly passageway pieces. So what that is picture, gosh, let me see if I can find a piece of this where they're not overlapping. No, they're all overlapping in some way. So pretty much what it is it's a floor piece sandwiched in between pieces that look like this. So I'm not gonna lie, these are, at least for me, they're a little bit difficult to build. When I was setting this setup for you guys, it took me about 30 to 45 minutes to set this up, just because you have pieces that are not, it's not just where it's a 4x4 floor sitting with a wall. It is where they're overlapping each other, which I guess it makes it a little bit more structurally stable. But then you have to figure out where these single ones go, where the actual 4x4 one goes. Then this thing was a little bit of a pain to figure out, where it was the corner, outside corner, inside corner, 1x1 walls to get that little outcropping there. So I will admit it was a little bit difficult to set up. It's a more of an advanced building set, or if you have the patience to do so, it's still a pretty cool encounter. I mean, to learn how to build with these will probably be a necessity in the future, a project that I myself need to work on. Because, I mean, you can achieve some pretty cool stuff with passage pieces. I mean, when you're building dungeons like this, you do need passage pieces. And to have a nice 4x4 passage, that's nice. That's beautiful. Instead of having, a large passage like this where it doesn't look realistic. Or, for example, if you have your passage piece, or you have your regular dungeon pieces built up against the wall like this, that's a pretty narrow passage. That's about maybe 7-8 foot passage right there. So it does make it a little bit nice to have a full passage, the way that they are trying to teach you how to build this. So this encounter kind of teaches you how to use these things and utilize them. Kind of like Encounter 2. But let's go ahead and go over the rest of this piece here. So where's this guy? This guy goes somewhere over here. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so they have these. This is the main reason why I purchased this set, was because of these guys here. So these guys are the flame traps, and look at these. These are awesome. Come on, camera, pick that up. It's because of the background. There we go. Look at the detail on the flame. And they're nice. I mean, you put them on the wall here, and they stick. Oops. They stick, and then whoosh, your players get torched. So now, what else is in this set here? Oops, come on, camera. So what else is in the set? So Dwarvenforge includes this guy, another piece from Encounter 2, which is a magnet. And there are a bunch of spike traps in here. So you got spike trap. There's another one right here. So spike trap, and then spike trap. All right, so you have literally just this death torrent of what the players have to get through just to get to the end of the hallway, which has that little glyph. So these are the big debut pieces. I got this set for the traps. I use these traps a lot in my builds. They're a pretty nice way to keep your players on edge. And then also in this set comes the Dwarven little mechanical machine here. So this is a mini for all intents and purposes. This guy will go after your players. And then it's also a magnetic accessory piece where it comes with these spikes here. So the spot where your players think they're going to be safe, this guy is waiting for them at the end. So this guy is concealed. There we go. So this guy is concealed. He comes out, hits your player when they step on that. So your players literally have this whole hallway to contend with. So let me go ahead and I'm gonna do another quick cut. I'm gonna go ahead and put some minis in there, and we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. Be right back. Alrighty, and we're back. So this is it all with miniatures inside. So as you can see, we have the wizard mini. She is talking with the gargoyles there. We have new adventurer Nash, God, what do you call these guys? Gnolls. You have Nash the Gnoll, and he's all chained up by the manacles, as you can see. So that's pretty cool that they kind of integrated that. And then we have your standard adventurers kind of standing there watching and uttering words of inspiration. Got the Ranger Mini, and then Brom the Fighter from Nolzur's Marvelous Miniatures. Then you have Singe trying to make his way through this death trap. Pick him up. You see, that's where he kind of looks as he's moving throughout the dungeon. And he's nailing all his dex checks because he's Singe and nobody can kill him. And finally, Singe is going to make it to the end to grab that piece, and he's going to have to ferry it all the way back across this death trap. Well, you have those people in your party who are standing watching this all go down. So that is the set in its entirety. I hope this kind of helps you get a gist of what this set is and what you can expect to get from it. You can use it as not as this, but you can also use it as passage pieces to kind of build something similar to this. Like for example, instead of it being long, you can cap it off here and have it do like a giant L-shaped turn and go down that way. So a lot you can do with this passage piece wise if you're up to the challenge of building with these guys. So as I talked in the video, my favorite pieces are all the traps that come with this. That makes this extremely cool and valuable to have in your toolkit or under your belt. And absolute favorite piece are the fire torches. Those are pretty cool. I love throwing those out on my players. So that's going to wrap up today's video, guys. That is it. This is the Gauntlet from Dwarvenforge's Dungeon of Doom. So some last channel updates here before I let you guys go. We are getting close to hitting our 55 subscriber mark. We're just one person away. So go ahead and hit that like button and that subscribe button. It's free, doesn't cost you anything, and it helps the channel out. Helps me know I'm doing a good job. If you want to see more content like this and you want to see the next Dungeon of Doom set, go ahead and hit that like button. Greatly appreciate it. And then next encounter would be Acid Bath, which I actually have to go out and purchase. But nonetheless, I'll be willing to do it for you guys if you want to keep seeing the Dungeon of Doom sets reviewed like this. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys. I will see you guys in the next one.